winning the nearest the ball to get us underway and throwing first in this first
100
to 6 leg match. And these two met each other in the last European Tour event in Berlin. And John beat Simon there 6-2 in the third round with an average of 106.1. He really was
100
on fire that weekend in Berlin. So Whitlock has a very recent memory of having to come up
83
against the Scotsman. Henderson did go on to reach the quarter-finals where Adrian Lewis halted his progress and beat him 6-2.
Well, John Henderson, although he threw first, he has got control in this leg. Doesn't want to slip up, and that's not too bad. Thought he may have gone 25 with the third dart, but all Whitlock can do is put a little bit of pressure on. He knows that Henderson may only get a dart on the bullseye, and pressure he has done. So the 57, oh, that's 9, leaves 72. John's not a bloke that goes 2 doubles, so treble 12. Chance here for Whitlock to break the throw of John Henderson. He's gone for the 48. Now the bullseye.
59. John, you require 40.
Well, we saw the opening few legs of the previous match between Taylor and Roy go against the throw time and time again. Henderson, 2 good markers. Well, couldn't quite sneak that into double top, so a chance for Whitlock to break throw here early doors. And does so for 1-0 lead.
Second leg, it's Simon to throw first. Game on.
Well, John Henderson against Rastovic, you know, he took out some great legs, but then there were legs when he just messed about on the double, and it kind of upset his rhythm a little bit. So he's got to look out here. He's been broken after having 3 clear darts at a double. And of course, as we said at the top of this game, that Whitlock has got to be in a real good place in his head at the moment after the win last week.
125.
And the third round draw starting to shape up very nicely.
121.
Whitlock and Henderson in the bottom half of the draw. The winner, as I say, playing Phil Taylor.
41.
Also in the third round tomorrow, Stephen Bunting against Jamie Caven. Dean Winstanley, who had a bye after with the withdrawal of Michael Van Gerwen with that ankle injury. Winstanley up against Wes Newton.
58.
Robert Thornton has to take on another local hero, Mensur Sulovic, in the top half of the draw, having been pushed all the way by young Ralby John Rodriguez with the crowd behind him.
180.
As Hendo hits his first 180 of the match. Another
90.
surprise saw Benito van der Pas beat Kim Huybrechts, the number 6 seed. So it's Van der Pas against John Part.
131.
Brendan Dolan against Vincent van der Voort. So some quality matchups tomorrow.
99.
Oh, it's unlucky, he wanted the bullseye. So Henderson, for the second leg running, gets 3 darts at a double. This time only needs the 1. So that's a break of throw, straight back.
Game on.
And Henderson will be thinking he should be 2 legs to 0 up.
$140.
For reaching the third round tomorrow.
93.
The players are guaranteed £2,000, 3,000 for the quarter-finalists, 4,000 for the semi-finalists. The runner-up gets 8,000 and the winner
100.
takes home a nice £20,000 for a weekend's work.
It's not bad for a weekend's work, Mike. We were going to start
58.
playing, but we weren't going to take a pay cut, was we?
And a lot of these guys will be heading to Gibraltar next weekend.
140.
I know you're not joining us there, Rod. You have other matters in hand
I
to
do.
deal with.
I have a commitment and I can't get out of it. Whitlock puts his first maximum on the board. Yes, I've got my eldest son's wedding in Spain.
85. Simon Uruguay 170.
Well, he does like the 170, does Whitlock. Got to go for it. Oh!
145. John Uruguay 36.
We've seen a 157 checkout tonight. That's the highest of the weekend. And Whitlock very close to the 170, but 99 then.
18.
That was very close indeed.
Simon Uruguay 25.
So again to break the throw for the third consecutive leg in this match. Double four then.
Games on the third leg. Simon Whitlock.
Well, John Henderson
Fourth leg is Simon
should be
first.
3 legs to nil up.
Game on.
The 2 breaks the throw for Whitlock. It's been after Henderson had 3 clear darts at a double. And there we see it, 13%, 1 in 8 from Henderson, 2 in 6 for Whitlock.
59.
A third of the doubles hit that Whitlock's thrown at him. And now John Henderson's just got to stay focused and say to himself, well, I'm scoring well enough, so there's no problem.
Henderson had a good solid year on the Pro Tour last year. Qualified for 5
180.
European Tour events. There's a second 180 for Simon Whitlock comes chiming in. He also reached the quarterfinals of a Players' Championship event in
97.
Killarney and the last 16 of the UK Open. In 2014 though,
56.
he pushed Mark Webster all the way in the World Championships before losing in a deciding set, having beaten Dave Chisnell in the first round. Hendo.
100.
Well, a good strong leg here from Whitlock on his throw. And how many times do you see it? I have to say it that, you know, a player gets let off and then all of a sudden
24.
finds that bit of form and
106.
punishes his opponent. So 106. Will he stay there? No, he'll go for 18s because Henderson, well, he stayed there for double 13.
Games
Well,
on the
no
fourth leg.
problem.
Simon Whitlock.
That's another sign
Fifth
that
leg is
Simon
John
Whitlock
first.
is in the right
Game on.
place.
Yes, a nice 106 checkout just to further boost the Australians' confidence. And there's another 1080 from Hendo, so it's 2 apiece on the 180 count now.
60.
Can he follow it up? Well, there's 4 perfect darts. There's 5. Oh.
135.
That's unlucky. It just caught the flights as it was coming in. But he's more important than winning the leg.
60.
Great stats there from Henderson on the front 9. It's just the back 9 he needs to tidy up. Or I should say the back 6.
140.
I was thinking of golf there, wasn't I? Been a long day, Mike.
140. John Uruguay 46.
And we'll do it all again tomorrow. Double top for Henderson
Games on the fifth leg. John Henderson.
for
Sixth leg
3-2.
is Simon to throw first. Game on. $100. 60.
Oh, that was rather a high dart from Whitlock.
41.
Couldn't find the treble from that one. So a chance here for Henderson. Needs a big score.
81.
And we have seen very few one-sided matches this weekend. Michael Smith whitewashing David Pallett in the first round. Michael Smith up against
56.
Peter Wright next on stage here, but we've seen some close fought battles right the way through this first 2 rounds here in Salzburg.
100. $58.
Got a bit of a scrappy leg. Just needs someone to grasp a hold. Of course, it's Henderson that needs it.
140.
And that's exactly what he's done. Good chance here for Henderson to get that breaker throw back. And as I say that,
180.
Third 180 just to put pressure on this Shanghai on the 20s. Double top then for Hendo for 3-all.
100. Simon Uruguay 66.
And Whitlock then back to restore that 2-leg advantage. Double 18.
Simon Whitlock.
He is looking good
7-legged John to throw first.
on the checkouts
Limon.
so far tonight. Here's the big Aussie.
yes, there's another
46.
sign, Mike, that he's in a good place in his head. You know, he didn't hesitate. You know, just straight in, bang. He weren't even thinking about the big 16. He likes the double 18s.
140.
And it was straight in the middle.
And he has a big following here in mainland Europe. The Australian, one of the most recognisable
140.
faces and most colourful characters on the dart scene.
Well, he's unmistakable, that's for sure.
60.
And talking of colourful characters, we'll see what shade of hair Peter Wright is sporting and what coloured shirt and trousers combo he's gone for tonight when he takes on Michael Smith in our last match of the night here that's on after this one.
125.
Yes, you can't mistake Peter Wright. Dressing in the John Daly of golf type of
96.
clothing. And we tell the players to, you know, to make themselves into characters, make themselves recognisable. And, well, Peter Wright, I think if you went down the normal street in London or in
60.
England and asked, I think Peter Wright would be in the top probably 3 players that people would mention now.
Well, that wasn't what Henderson wanted to start with, the treble 1.
16.
So a chance to go to within 1 leg of victory. 16 will leave double top. And he's been looking deadly on the
96.
doubles in the last few legs, but
92.
not this time. So a chance then for Henderson to reduce the arrears. 13 leaves 79. Well,
20.
made a little bit of a mess of that, and double 10 then to go to within 1 leg of victory for Simon Whitlock.
Eight-legged Simon to throw first.
It's just not missing doubles, is it? You know, Henderson, leg 1, 3 darted double top. Whitlock says thank you very much, cleans it up. Leg 3, Henderson 3 at double 12, and Whitlock nicks it. And that's where
137.
Henderson has let Whitlock off. And of course, the confidence has grown in Whitlock. And with him winning last week, he just thinks, well, I can't miss doubles, so thank you very much. And there we have it, 50%
123.
on doubles.
Yeah, if you're averaging 1 in every 2 darts at the doubles you're aiming for, then
140.
you're going to be happy with that.
Well, Whitlock coming down at the 19s to try and hit the 136 to leave the 170, which he can't do now.
99.
But a big score here from Henderson would turn things around, and
100.
really needed that last treble. So he is down to a finish first.
John, you require 130.
Well, they were quite wayward from Simon Whitlock, so the 138, the famous 138, the Keith Deller as it's called, 74 scored, 64 left.
82. Simon, you require 148.
Well, for the match, it would be a big one. 2 treble 20s, double 14. Well, he's gone to 54.
John, you require 56.
To keep his dreams alive in this Austrian Open. Double top for the
He's on the
Scotsman,
8 leg.
and he
John
gets it.
Henderson.
And
9 leg is John to throw first. Game on.
that was a leg really which Simon Whitlock will want to forget really. And he's allowed Henderson back in. And he has the throw here at the start of the 9th leg.
121.
Well, it's still there to be turned around from Henderson. We know that when he gets on a run, he does hit the
57.
treble 20 well, especially the 140s. And with Whitlock just come off the top of his form a bit, there's a chance to really get into him now.
140.
We are looking for a big score here to
43.
would have left him down to a finish, but it's not to be.
He's got a bit of space though.
83.
Going to get possibly, or even probably 9 darts from 197.
57.
Well, he is down to a finish, albeit another big one. And Whitlock
57.
just struggling to hit a treble again. He's keen to avoid going anywhere near the treble 20 with that last dart bust, so he is back for tops.
58.
Well, no pressure from Whitlock really, so a casual double top for John Henderson. Has to come down to the 10s, and back up to the 5s. Oh, and he hits the 5s.
John Henderson.
That was a bit of relief
Simon
for
first. Game on.
the big Scot. But this is the leg that Henderson's got to turn around against the throw.
59.
And Whitlock, the last couple of legs, has really gone off the ball on the treble 20.
Yeah, it's strange. After that great start and racing to a 3-1 lead and then a 5-2 lead. Henderson's won the last 2 legs, as you can see there.
99.
None of the legs going over 18 darts, so
45.
pretty good from both players right the way through.
Well, a chance here for Henderson. Needs to find the first dart straight plumb in the treble. No, and the low one is always the bad one. So you've got to pitch over the flight now, which is done very well. You can see that sway.
140.
It's a good foot to 18 inches that his head's moving backwards and forwards.
$140.
That's a good reply. Well, nothing really to write home about on the average side of things.
100.
But for Whitlock, he won't care as long as he can close this leg out.
$57. John Uruguay, 167. $142. Simon Uruguay, 118.
For the match then. Won't do it now, so
44.
Henderson with a chance
John Uruguay, 25.
to send us yet again this evening in this second round to a deciding leg. Double two.
23.
Another
Simon
missed
Uruguay,
double
74.
from John Henderson gives Simon Whitlock a chance. He's going to be looking for the treble 14, double 16 for the match. And another let off from Henderson. Well, 20 for double top. Big dart here for the Aussie.
34.
Hendo comes back.
John Uruguay, 2.
Well, he's in the madhouse. He's got to overpitch the first dart, Mike. He's got to aim for that top wire. If it drops in, all well and good. Don't split it with the first dart. That's a good guide.
Oh, well, that second one bent the wire.
Simon Uruguay,
It was
40.
perfectly poised there. And nervy moments as we try and reach the finishing line of this match. Double top, double 10 now for Whitlock. That is a good marker.
20.
Well, what is going on?
John Uruguay, 2.
Whitlock was hitting everything early on in this match. That big 106 checkout that put him 3-1 up.
Surely this one's got to go in. Well, if he hits the barrels, it's definitely in. Oh! Unbelievable from Henderson.
Simon Uruguay, 20.
24 darts apiece. Whitlock has a little wry smile. He can't believe it. Double 5.
Game's
And
on.
gets
And
it
the match, Simon
for a
Whitlock.
6-4 win. Well, it wasn't pretty towards the end, but it's Simon Whitlock who'll be taking on Phil Taylor.